everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany if you're new here, and I am now currently 2 months postpartum, and I thought I'd do a little update for you guys on how I'm doing, how Carter is doing, and just how we're adjusting so far, and what you kind of can expect for being postpartum after having a C-section. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So you might notice that the sun might come in and out. There's some nice fluffy clouds in the sky today, so just letting you know. It is now September. Carter was born on June 30th, and so he's actually 2.5 months right now. So we're a little late with the update, but we're here nonetheless. But overall, he is doing really, really good. Carter has just been, honestly, the most easygoing little guy. He's smiling a lot. He is giving us lots of different faces and expressions, and he is just such a sweet, chill little dude, honestly. He will just be so happy on the floor, on his play mat, and he will just smile at his black and white cards and all that stuff. It is so, so cute. Oh. He's so funny. One thing that Carter actually does do after he sneezes is that he'll sneeze and then he'll go, "Ooh," like after, you know, when you miss a sneeze and you're just like, ugh. That's what he does. It's so funny. I wish I could catch it on camera, but it's been so hard to just try to get that little sound. Yeah, but anyways, the kids are still loving Carter. They are seriously obsessed with him. They love to make him smile and to talk with him and kind of play with him. He's not doing too much right now, of course, but once he gets a little older, I think they're gonna have lots of fun playing with him and all that stuff. But yeah, Carter is now weighing, I'm pretty sure, close to 13 pounds. He's definitely gaining weight. He is very long and is in about, I'd say about 3-month-old clothes right now. So yeah, he is growing very fast, and it kind of makes my heart hurt a little bit just because I know he is growing and he's not so much a little newborn anymore. Like, of course, he's still really little, but he is growing so fast. So I've been trying to enjoy this time as much as I can, but it just goes by so fast. I know that he's just gonna be moving and rolling super soon. You just want to suck on that blanket or what? But yeah, overall Carter is doing well. He did have to get some blood work done just to make sure that his bilirubin levels were coming down. And so we did have to get blood work done about, I'd say, a month ago, close to that. And they said that his levels were still a little bit high, but they called it breastfeeding jaundice. So basically it just takes longer for the bilirubin to come out of his system because he is exclusively breastfed. It's definitely something that can happen, and it's quite common. So he has just been taking his time, letting that kind of yellowish tinge come out of his skin. He's totally fine, and they're not concerned about anything else on his blood work, so that was really good news. They said that they'll definitely keep an eye on it as we continue with our well visits with our family doctor. So if my family doctor thinks that he's looking a little bit yellow still, then they will send him in for more blood work just to make sure everything's going okay and that his body is working the way it should. But overall, I'm not too concerned. He's hitting the milestones that he needs to, and he is definitely doing everything he's supposed to at this stage. Are you gonna poop on me? Are you? Is that a yes? I don't want you to blow out. Of course, when I put you in something white. Isn't that how it always works? Yeah, so for Carter, for his sleep right now, he is waking up at around once per night, which is great. Well, I'd like to call it once per night because he wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning to feed, and then he'll wake up at around like 5 or 6, and then I will put him back down, and then he'll wake up at around 7 or 8 for the day. So, are you really trying to get that poop out, huh? So basically I will actually put him to bed at around 10:30 or 10 o'clock to 11, depending on the day. And so I will actually wake him up at around 10 o'clock every night to feed him and just have a little bit of a wake time so that he will have like a longer stretch. And so I will get a bit of a longer stretch of sleep. So that's kind of what we've been doing right now. It seems to be working okay. And once he gets a little bit older, then we'll just cut out that awake time at 10 o'clock, and I will just put him to bed probably around closer to 7 and just let him sleep until he wakes up. So hopefully we can knock out that 10 o'clock awake time and he can just sleep from 7 to 3. That would be great, but again, that's wishful thinking because babies do whatever the heck they want most of the time, so we'll see how that goes. Oh my goodness. Taking a little burp, swallowed some air. Got hiccups now? It's not good, buddy, it's not good. Give you a little burp while we wait for the sun to come back, okay? But yeah, overall Carter is doing really well, and he's just been such a little blessing to our home. He has been such a chill little dude, I can't express that enough. And it's been definitely the easiest transition for us, even though it's just busy. It's just a really, really busy season. All right, so now moving on to myself and how I'm doing. Overall, I am feeling basically myself. I feel completely healed, and I am no longer bleeding or anything like that. I am definitely feeling good, other than not getting as much sleep as I would like. But overall, I can't complain. I really feel like me, and that's a really, really good feeling. Basically, I have been, like I said, exclusively breastfeeding Carter, and so that's been taking a lot of my energy, and I'm still constantly thirsty, drinking a lot, and having to snack a lot of the time. I'm still not fitting into my pre-baby jeans or anything like that, and you know what? I'm totally cool with it. I went shopping and got a new pair of jeans that fit me properly, and it just feels good. You know, and I'm totally accepting the way that I am right now, and I'm trying not to be too hard on myself because my body grew this little guy, and I've just been really accepting the way that things are right now, and I'm just focusing on breastfeeding properly and all that stuff. Okay, we're just gonna put you down, okay? Oh, there. There you go. All right, so I had to put Carter down. He was just wanting to lay down behind me. But yeah, anyway, basically I am feeling really good. I'm doing pretty well, even with the not having consistent sleep at nighttime. The longest stretch that Carter really has is about 5 to 6 hours, which is so great, and I totally am thankful for that. But I definitely need a lot of consecutive sleep hours for me to function properly, and for me to feel like I can handle the day, because like I said earlier, this season has been very, very busy, and I'm trying to figure out what works for us and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been interesting, but again, it's been good. So yeah, mentally overall, these past 2 months have been great. The first month of having Carter around was awesome. It was so sweet, and we just, you know, felt like I just soaked in every single moment. It was so awesome. August was really, really busy for us, and then we got sick, and so we were just drained. I don't know what you'd say, just overall exhausted mentally and physically, and I felt like I just couldn't take on very much other than getting things done throughout the day. And so that's just kind of how the last month went. And so I tried my best to do things that I could, but again, I had to take care of myself and my family during that time. But now that Carter is getting close to 3 months, I find that definitely is kind of a breaking point in the transition kind of stage postpartum, and that's when things get a lot easier for me, and I can kind of get into a routine with him, and that's a huge deal for me because I do not do well on routine. So that's been really, really good. I finally can feel like I can lift things without having any discomfort, which is awesome. And that feels really nice that I can do things physically like I could before. And lifting Kellen isn't difficult anymore. And picking up the car seat feels fine. I carried in a big bag of flour this morning and I had zero discomfort. So feeling completely healed is great. I stopped bleeding this time at I'd say around 6 weeks, but I was pushing it a little bit. And so I think that's why the bleeding just didn't stop as soon as I would have liked it to, but that's just kind of how it did this time. But overall, it was still shorter than my last 2 C-sections. So overall, I'm happy with that. So anyways, that kind of concludes this 2-month postpartum update. I know that it's been a while since I've made a video like this, but I'm excited to start getting back into a routine and constantly uploading videos for you guys. So I'm super excited about that. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys my belly and how that's looking, and I'll show you guys my scar too to show you guys how it's healing and all that stuff. All right, so this is what my stomach looks like now, 2 months postpartum. I say things are looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with things. This is me just completely relaxed. It's all right. There's a lot of loose skin here, and I did have a few stretch marks in here that were pretty light, but I really can't complain. I'd say things are looking pretty good. So overall, I'm happy with, with how things are looking. And here is my scar. Overall, it's looking pretty good. It's definitely healing very, very well. I've noticed that I did have, I noticed my old scar on the side here from Kellen and how they definitely went up like this. But this time they just went straight across like this for Carter. So overall, I think things are healing up pretty nicely, and I'm happy with how I'm feeling. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. I come with a lot more content like this on my channel, and we'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. You say bye-bye. Bye-bye.